So tonight, Harmontown tackles the sensitive issue of homosexuality. We're gonna face this head on, and not in a weird make policy kind of way. And
there's been some big doings in the world of gay rights. I saw something on Reddit. I can't remember what it was.
Is anybody well versed on this? Anybody know the recent stuff?
Wasn't there something?
If you're a minor in California, they can't.
Yeah. Yes. What's your name, sir? Nathaniel. Though trying to be the fancy version of me. I've grown up hurt by Nathaniels. When you're a Daniel in a Nathaniel's world, it hurts. You always feel like less. I wish.
Don't complain.
I wish some just-hearted gym coach could have made you into a Daniel. That's what Nathaniel reminded me of is they passed legislation in California. It's unconstitutional. I don't know what the language is going to be. It's against the law to try to straighten gay kids when they're you can't. It's illegal to have programs that cure these cure camps that you go to. And
cure camps.
You learn that the reason you're gay is because you don't have enough Jesus in you and stuff, and they put enough into you to make you straight, and then
they basically kidnap them, at sometimes, and so it's sort of like terror.
Because they're minors. That guy said they kind of kidnap you when you're calling. Yeah, because it's like if you're the law gets fuzzy when it's like drug addiction and mental illness and stuff, and if you're a minor, then you don't have any right. But what if you're not addicted to any drugs and you're not crazy? You're just 16 and you're kind of gay. California now says mom and dad have to answer to the law if they stuff you in the station wagon and take you to a special place where they show you the glory of the vagina by flashcard. Just pointing at it with a pointer. And
that's how I learned it. That's how I learned it, Dan.
And a trail of M&Ms into these fiberglass vaginas. Or little trails of dicks, because they're like, look, we know, we're gonna wean you off it, so no pun intended.
It's little flashcards. The flashcards, there's 100 of them. They start off like dicks, but they slowly morph into like kind of neuter, and then they become a vagina at the end. That
would be if they actually made approaches like that. That would be great because that would actually just break down even more barriers. Because halfway through the morphed dick vagina, some kids would go, "Wait, that's what I like." I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm Googling it.
I like that half-dick vagina thing.
I like that.
No,
I like
that's not a thing. It is
I like
now.
that very small hole with a clitoris the size of a flashlight. I don't know what you call that. Some kind of Dr. Seuss creature. I want one of them.
Yes, I learned it by watching you.
Anyways, thank you, California. And I thought there was other stuff.
So how can we?
You know what I love about gay rights? This is what I love about it. As a straight, white, fat, lazy liberal, gay rights is so easy. It's not easy for gay people. They're going through a turbulent time of trying to be treated equally. There's being bullied and whatever. They want to create a world for themselves and their loved ones where shit like that doesn't matter to the goddamn government. In a world where so much more weird shit doesn't matter to the government, like they can look the other way on a lot. I'm proofs in it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not at his level. I don't read the newspaper. But the gay rights thing is so easy. Like you don't expend any energy being in favor of it. But it's like those women that Like remember when that little girl got killed, Joan Benet Ramsey, the little girl, and sometimes this happens in the news. I know it's all quiet down. There's always the people like you read about them in like kind of articles and it's like a periphery to the story that because the story is happening. There's people outside the suspect's house, like, yelling at them, going, like you see it on the news, you'll see, like, B-roll of just, like, these women. It's usually women. It's okay for me to say that because I realize that women are... these are crazy women. They're not crazy because they're women. I think they're, like, watching the news and they see that someone may have killed a baby and they, like... they get so excited, like because the lines between good and evil are so simple for them for a change, and they just show up outside these houses with like bloody Barbie dolls and go, "Whore killer, you're a killer, baby killer!" Like, and it's like you want what a brave stance. You're such a hero. I should really pitch in, and here I am on my way to work while I let the justice system deal with someone who may have killed a baby. I should really be on the front lines of things, letting that person who may or may not have killed a baby know that I'm against killing babies.
Dan, are you soft on baby killing?
Softer than these strange people. And I guess that there's a relationship I'm drawing there. I'm pointing at myself. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. And
Dan Harmon would rather have a jacuzzi jet up his asshole than save a baby being killed.
Come on, man. I'm in the middle of I can't remember what I was saying. It's just more like comp interrupterling. Interloping. I don't know. Why am I'm an advocate of my gay chums. I want them to have everything that they can possibly have and more. I'll say it more. I think they should be gayer, and they should have more the gayer they are. I think there should be a social program that if you register as an official gay person, you should have a better car. Because you're out there representing the forefront of a raised consciousness.
A gay reward system.
Yeah, give you like a little, whatever. I'm being glib, but why is that so easy for me to say? Well, because it's easy. Because the alternative is like you're like these idiots. Like who cares what gay people do? How often do you get an opportunity to be heroic by saying I don't care what you do? It's a lazy person's dream. So I'm calling myself out on that. Is my point. I'm being like just a fat Southern lady on the front lawn of a suspected murderer yelling "baby killer" when I say, "Great job, California, on passing that gay legislation."
Yeah.
It's like, who cares, Harmon? Your cookie's in the mail from the Gay Federation.
How do you think you could properly reward the gay community? Like what?
With a big kiss. What do you mean? Money? I don't know. I give to that organization. I should give more. Actually, I think I slouched out of it this year. And I'm not saying this is where anyone should spend their money, but I something very comforting to me about it. It's called the Los Angeles Gay and Lesbian Center. And the money that you give them goes to just helping like super like teen runaways, basically, specifically who are running away from a life that's being hard on them because they are lesbian, gay, bisexual, whatever, or transgender, and they like kids that are going to end up like because of that. They're just going to become a statistic. Their life's going to go downhill. They kind of like it's a shelter you can go to, and like they give you a certain amount of time that you can just stay there for free and get your shit together. And there's some there's programs and stuff from there that try to because a lot of people come to LA like running from shit in Iowa, and it's a nicer place for someone to end up if they're anyways. Hunger is a better thing to solve with your money. I'm not whatever. You asked how to give back to the gay community. If you're wondering, the Library of Congress suggests the LA Gay Lesbian Center. I probably got the name wrong.
I was on the road doing comedy shows. We were like in central like Missouri and Illinois, and I'm straight, but not. But you would like when I walk into a restaurant or a bar in really rural America. They're safe to assume that I could be from the moon. Like I don't look like anybody that's from there. And when I say, do you have anything that's vegetarian? I almost get gay bashed for that. Like it's being vegetarian in certain parts of the country is pretty rough. So I feel like I can relate to the persecution.
Yeah, well, it's like I feel bullied by my gardener. I don't know what he's doing. I don't think that's fair. Like, do I have to learn special gardener language? What would you call it? Spanish? In order to be able to say, sorry, Julieta, our friend visiting from Mexico.
You're not a gardener. You are?
I have one.
You have a gardener.
I'm rich.
Yeah, but,
She's rich. What nationality is your gardener?
Mexican.
There you go.
so it must be so much more uncomfortable there, right? Like,